Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the movie Doctor Strange figure. So you just see it just says Marvel Legends at the top, has the movie Doctor Strange logo at the bottom, just saying Doctor Strange, says Dormammu at the top with the Doctor Strange logo on the side here, shows the movie image of Doctor Strange on both sides. And then you flip it around and it shows, got both figures from the movie, has the Aerosol Doctor Strange, which is clear, which looks really cool, along with the movie Doctor Strange and the other figures in the wave, and it says the build-a-figure Dormammu, and it says the Sorcerer Supreme combats evil using many forms. There we go. So we're going to get this guy open and check him out. Alright, so here's Doctor Strange out of the package. We'll do a quick little 360. So it comes with this pretty cool looking effect. His shoulder joints, on mine at least, are super tight. So I may have an issue when I'm doing the articulation getting him up. It comes with that neat little hex effect, which looks very cool, along with the left leg of Dormammu and two interchangeable hands. One thing that's kind of interesting about the effect, I'll show you later, but also it has just a little handle grip, kind of like a, not like a capsule, but just like a little handle grip, so he kind of hangs on to it, so you need the gripping hands to keep that effect in place. But we'll go and check out the details. Alright guys, so first off, we'll just start off with the Dormammu leg. He just comes with the left leg, Dormammu, so hopefully we'll be building him soon. But I'll go ahead and go over the effects and try something a little different. I'm going to stand up while I review him, see how this goes, just to see if I can prevent the camera from shaking, because I felt kind of bad about that. So this is the hex effect. I think it looks really cool. So it's got white paint applications along kind of all the sculpted pieces of the design. But it's a very, as you can see, it's very translucent orange and yellow. But it looks really cool. I really like how it looks. I like the flames on the outside. I think it turns out really nice in the front. The back's very, it's got the same texture, just no paint. But you can see that little handle. It's kind of interesting. I was expecting a clip. But very cool. It also comes with the two kind of like spell binding, hands. And then his two gripping hands. But we'll go ahead and zoom in on him. We'll check out the details. So first off, we'll get into the face here. Come on. Oh, man, that's bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into... Come on. There we go. I think the head sculpt looks great. Sorry again about all that blurriness. I think it looks just like the movie. It's got a good, good amount of paint applications. I'm going to sit down. I think the goatee looks good. It's got nice blue eyes looking straight ahead. They're not, cross-eyed or anything. I like the way the hair looks. I even like how the white is kind of showing. It kind of blends into the darker brown. But I think that looks really cool. Very good head sculpt. Yeah, I mean, they're getting better with these movie figures, definitely. And then his cape looks awesome. I think this looks great. It's got a great amount of sculpt work on the side here. So if you can see, it's got all this texturing and all the line work. I mean, it looks really cool. It's got the circle on the side here. And then coming down even on the edges here, it's even got a nice design. But even down here, it's got, it's really cool looking. Very nice. I wasn't expecting this. Not any paint detailing on the cape, but it's got a lot of good sculpt work. There's only a little bit of paint detailing is on these clips here. They're like more of a gold paint, and it's got the little black string going across. And you can see this little necklace here with the eye of, I screw up this word. Like eye of Amatu. I can't say it. But anyway, it's painted gold. You can see the black, and then it's got the nice brown wrap around it, kind of string kind of tied around it. And then his body, I'm going to see if I can pop his head off real quick. And maybe not. But I really would like to, there we go. There we go. I want to show you the rest of the sculpt. It looks really cool, actually. It's a completely new body mold. It looks like it's the same one as, let me just glance if it's Carl. Nope, not the same. Okay. Sorry, guys. But it's kind of cool. You can take the cape off, and you can take his necklace off if you do want to. But I mean, the whole body is a whole new sculpt. I think it looks really cool. It's got more of a darker blue with the black wash kind of in the seams here or in the wrinkles. I think that looks great. It's got more of a darker blue on the arms here. and then some brown wraps that are sculpted, but then also painted. But this figure's actually got a lot of sculpted detail. I mean, for a whole new body mold, they really added a lot of fabric. Maybe they will give us a hand ninja out of this. I don't know. That'd be pretty sweet though. But coming down here, it goes into his kind of more of a skirt piece, but it's all nicely painted here also. It's nice brown belts sculpted on there with the gold ring here with the ties around it. I mean, that looks really good. It's not bleeding over or anything. It's got a nice brown belt around the top here. More of those little gold pins along the side. Come around the back, you can see another little gold ring tied into there. More of the pins. It's a great amount of detail. Considering the cape covers all this, it did a good job. And the legs here, it's just kind of more of those wrapped up, darker blue. I guess it's kind of more, yeah, it's pretty dark blue on the legs here. And then but I mean, all that's nicely sculpted, nice bagginess. And then it's got the little black boots. They're more wrapped. Also, they've got some little clips on the side here, but they're not painted. Very cool. All right, so I will go over the articulation. I'll put it all back together so we can still see how he poses with everything he has. See, all that just slides right on, pretty nice. And one thing that's nice too, I'll zoom out, and you guys can see, is his cape here doesn't like really drag on the ground, so you can actually get him to pose nice if you took the time, unlike me. But his cape does not get in the way, which is kind of nice. But going over the articulation, so he's got the head joint, it looks up about, I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Thank you for being patient with me. Looks up about that much, looks down pretty far, looks left and right, kind of got a nice little rock in there. His shoulder joints, like I was saying, I mean, they're really tight. I have to really force them. And they go down, forward and back. They're just really tight. It's got a bicep swivel, which looks a lot different than the other ones we've seen. It's actually just more of a slight, a little cut in there. That's kind of nice. It's got double jointed elbows. He's got rotation at the wrist, along with the hinge. It's got a ab crunch, but it's kind of interesting. It's like tucked away, tucked in there. So you can kind of see him rocking back and forward. It's not too bad. Also can swivel. And his legs spread. They're still very tight, but they spread about that much. And then you can kick about that high. Sorry guys. Still getting used to this camera. And then upper thigh swivel, again, very tight. Double jointed knees. He's got boot rotation, which is always nice. Ankles move down, they move up, and he does have a nice ankle rocker. And peg holds the bottom of his feet. Alright, I'll show you guys how tall the movie Doctor Strange is. Alright guys, so Doctor Strange stands right at just a little over 6 inches. So he's just average, I guess I'd say. I don't really have a lot of comparisons for him because he's one of the movie figures, so I'll put him next to the Hulkbuster wave. I'll definitely do another comparison with the Aristotle one once I review him, which I plan to next. But there you go, guys. That's my quick little review, or my review of the movie Doctor Strange figure. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think of this figure. I think he's really cool. A lot of detail, a lot of sculpting work. I mean, it looks, I think it's a great figure. Another good movie figure. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of these, but this one's really cool. But definitely hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, thanks guys. Talk to you later. Take care.